Hockey skaters and goalies around the world, welcome back to another edition of the Ride to the Rink. It's Lee with Sherry and Mike today, and spring is upon us, my friends, when you're listening to this. The weather, wherever you are, should start to break soon. The cold depths of winter, the freezing temperatures, hockey weather is departing and making way for the rains and the breezes and the birds of spring coming back to us as I try and end this poetic juncture that I'm doing right now. And what that means is the grass is going to start growing and spring sports are coming. And kids, we want to talk to you for a few minutes about two things. Primarily, it's okay if you don't play hockey in the spring. The show is called The Ride to the Rink. We're all hockey coaches. We all are in the game. And all three of us are telling you right now that if you don't want to play hockey this spring, no matter what anyone's telling you, it's absolutely fine. It's absolutely fine to take off the spring. Adversely, if you want to play spring hockey and you enjoy that, I'm not telling you that's a bad idea too. But I think, kids, that there's so much pressure on you to continue to play year-round. And we're trying to tell you, take a break from the ice. Play another sport or an instrument or something. Go for a walk, but maybe get away from the rink for a few months. You need the break. Your parents need the break. Your coaches need the break. The only thing that doesn't break in the spring is this podcast. We're year-round. All right, but let's go around the horn here. Mike or Sherry, let's talk about spring sports. They're upon us, and the kids play. It's legit important that you play other sports.
Yeah, I think you have to take a break. I think mentally, right? You got your fall season, you have your spring season. Take June and July. Maybe do one or two hockey camps, but do something else. My parents, we had a cottage in the summer. We were big on water skiing, just different sports. Played soccer, played basketball, played rugby. Play something different. Become an athlete, right? You're going to meet different teammates, different coaches, different ways of thinking, and I think really just taking the mental break from hockey is going to pay off, and if you really want to do this long term.
I think it's I think the theme has to be an athlete this spring. And you have to, you can do your ice hockey, and I get it. You're gonna, but I think this is the time of your development where you have the most influence and control over. And if you could get into, I definitely love the instrument piece and the off athletic piece, just to kind of calm your mind and meet new people and find other ways to use your time that's not on a device, like learn different things. It's a great opportunity where the schedule is hopefully a little muted. I mean, even in the craziest baseball and lacrosse seasons, and it's still not hockey. It's still not, you're still in a place where you have more opportunity as a player to improve on so many aspects of your game. I don't think anybody in the hockey world is saying never strap on a pair of skates in the spring, but find a way to use that to the best of your development. Don't get influenced that you have to be on a select spring team. Don't think that you need to go to any showcase events. There's no coaches, none, that are watching you in the spring in the showcase events. They're just not doing it.
We're on vacation.
Use the opportunity to find ways to make yourself a better athlete. If you've never played tennis before, learn how to play tennis. If you've never golfed before, learn how to golf, lacrosse, and baseball, and other sports that allow you to diversify what you can do athletically, but also to relieve the stress on your body. You give yourself an opportunity to do other things with your family, and just find a way. If you love hockey, if hockey is your number one, I love hockey. I want to be there every day. I want to be the best player I can be. And if you do, that what you'll do is less hockey in the spring.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
You're going to be you're really going to benefit from it later on.
I'll say this too. Kids, I think the key is, and both Mike and Sherry and myself are saying, yeah, be an athlete. But how about this? Be active. Just be active, right? This doesn't have to be on the ice. And again, whether there's art, music, writing, whatever other hobbies you have, you can maintain being active while doing those other things. But just try and get your mind away from the rink. Kids, I hear a lot of you say, oh, but spring hockey, no, it's fine, just once a week. It's just once a week. Look, I'm not going to say not to do it, but it's just once a week, right? You're still there. It's important to get yourself separated from that rink. And I think that you'll find if you do this and stay active, you will be extremely refreshed for the summertime or the fall. If I don't have a problem with summer hockey. That is just once a week. right? But you got to find the things that work for you. But kids, what we want you to know is this: do not feel the pressure that you have to play year round. It is proven in every single study that you need to be a well-rounded athlete if you want to do anything in any sport. You can't just be a one-sport athlete. And if you love hockey, which we all do here, we get it. Sometimes you got to take a break from the things you love, all right? And the love only grows from there and gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And listen, kids, I'll tell you this too. Your parents are there with you. They need a break. Parents need a break too. Their wallets need a break. They need a break. You need a minute away from the rink. Trust us. Okay? Any final thoughts, Mike and Sherry? Or did we nail this one?
Nailed it.
Awesome.
Have a
That's going to do it for this ride, not to the rink, the ride to the park, the ride to the field, whatever you want to call it, the ride to the gym of this episode of The Ride to the Rink. Lee, Mike, and Sherry here with you, kids. Thanks so much for listening. Again, we say it every episode. Remember, we believe in you. You should too. If you have any questions for us, even about what do I do in the spring, click the link accompanying this episode. You'll text us right away or jump on your parents' email, team@ourkidsplayhockey.com. Kids, we love hearing from you. But without further ado, we will escort you into the end of the season. Have a wonderful, wonderful time. We'll see you on the next Ride to the Rink, everybody. Skate on.